me pain. Another video. The rain has finally stopped for a few days, so I'm out here riding and trying to enjoy it a little bit. So I've been trying to decide on what I want to talk about recently. I mean, I'm running out of subjects. I mean, I can just ramble on, and that's that. But and I've been really thinking about it, and the one thing, some of my friends have asked me, why am I posting videos to YouTube? Why am I putting them on while I'm on my bike? So and so forth. And well, here's my response to that. I started watching YouTube videos for a while, of course, but I caught some of the guys like Waterific and Chase on Two Wheels, Yummy R6, Tank Snake, Yama Giant, 6'4" Honda, Cycle Cruiser, Do It With Dan, Motonosity, and a couple of the others. I started watching some of those guys' YouTube videos, and I'm like, well, you know what, that looks fun. I mean, I ride with some of my friends, well, they all got families, but I ride with most of my friends, and we never really recorded, and we've had some pretty fun rides. So I decided, okay, I'm going to start recording a little bit and start talking about, you know, just random stuff that comes in my head. And it looked fun. And it still is fun. I enjoy it. But so I decided to, okay, I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to create a secondary account, and I'm going to start, I'll post some videos to it and stuff like that. Well, I started doing that last year, and I posted a couple, and, you know, I took them with my phone. That was good and all. Well, then then what really got me going with it was, in August last year, we had the Flight 9/11 Memorial Ride, and it was the 14th annual Memorial Ride, and I just got a GoPro, and I was like, all right, well, let's do this. So I posted the ride coming in out here to Rocky Gap, and it seemed kind of fun. I mean, I got a good amount of views with it, 100, 120. Hey, for me, when most of my videos only get about 5 to 6 views, yeah, that's a good amount of views. But I had guys from like from New York post it, and a couple other videos and stuff like that. So those guys posted, shared the videos. Some of my friends who were firemen, they all posted it and everything like that. So it all came out pretty good. Well, then that did pretty well. Then last year on 9/11, I rode up to Shanksville, Pennsylvania, to the Flight 93 Memorial, and that was a butthole, almost died. So I went to that, and those videos did pretty good. Unfortunately, my mic never really, I had gotten a mic and it didn't work, so I ended up having to do some overlays on it and stuff like that. So I did all that good stuff, and everything turned out pretty good. Then afterwards, I'm not entirely really sure what exactly happened, but I I lost interest for a while. I went and bought a four-wheeler, and I did some other things. And by the way, when they're flashing you those lights, the blueberries and cherries, that means they're not your friends anymore. That's from the Crow. But I lost interest for a while. I mean, I got a four-wheeler. Some things happened with the snow, but my life just kind of got pretty busy. I never really had a whole lot of time. Never even really thought too much about recording with the GoPro or anything like that. But then I got it back into it again a few months ago, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to ride. I'm like, going, hold on, I got my GoPro. I'm going to start recording again. And I started reading up on how some of you guys have set things up on the GoPros, with your GoPros, some of the settings you're using to make it better, mic setups, how you go about your setup for like the posting for the day or anything like that. I started looking into a bunch of that stuff and just more or less researching it while I could. And then I just started getting back into it, and view-wise, it hasn't really been the greatest. I'm just starting out. I don't expect 100,000 subscribers right off the bat, and I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm doing this for me. This is for my enjoyment for the most part, and I'm just trying to and in a sense, with me riding the bike and everything like that, I'm just kind of here just showing people the joys of the lands I get to ride on a regular basis. I mean, in my area, it's pretty poor. I mean, the average job here pays about $8 an hour. It's not really the greatest. But all things considering, when it comes to scenery, you can't beat it. And the fall time is the best. It's the scariest for a bike because of the wet leaves on the road and everything like that. But in the fall, you can't beat the scenery here. And this is me paying. As of right, I stopped and I was going to be done recording for the day. But I decided I am going to show you this. As far as you can see is my hometown area.